Hello everybody, welcome back. We are considerably more sober than we were the last time we took on the Magus. But now is definitely the time where we are going to do it. I think I'm going to stick with the axe for now. I did like the damage it was doing. I just have to keep in mind that since I can poise through all of her attacks, I need to pay attention to my health bar if I'm going to stick with using the axe. Sword is a little bit more precise. Which is why I'm still maintaining, at least for my playstyles, the axe is there. Since I can no longer beat on helpless farmers, I can beat on helpless zombies and still feel like a bad person. Because he was just cowering and he was a zombie. But yeah, like, just the way my playstyle is, I feel like the precision of the sword serves me better in boss fights than just the ability to... Ow. Fuck. Hey, you frickin' bricks! Oops. Ow. Ow.
Come a little closer.
It's like every time I try to go in for the backstab, one of those little buggers comes out.
Let the heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
Ow.
Come a little closer.
Ouch.
Unacceptable.
That was new. Ow.
Divine judgment. Come a little closer.
Oh! That was mean. The little dudes coming out, I really am not a fan of. Let's try with the sword. See if we do any better. Also, since I don't seem to really be setting her on fire, I might turn the fire enhancement off. Switch it over to leech, or maybe even lightning, see if that does more.
Foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil.
I wonder if you can parry her glaive. Because if you can, that will change everything. I know you can't parry her, like, it's weird that you can't parry fists and kick, like, fists and feet with your sword. Yeah, just the precision of that.
Come a little closer.
Much better than the axe.
Let the heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
No! The delay on that is...
Nowhere near.
Jesus. Okay.
Come a little closer.
Ow. Nope.
The void beckons.
Damn it! Just get out of the corner, please. Thank you. Oh, we're out of heals.
Those who defy the heavens, unforgivable.
Okay, so she is invincible when that
The
happens.
heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
Yeah. He missed that one. Yeah, she just becomes a little bit hard to hit in her second phase. But yeah, no, at least now I've seen how to properly break that shield, because I was far too drunk to really, truly try to overcome it. Also, using the axe, not the smartest idea. And, yeah, definitely going to switch over to Leech, I think.
Foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil. I offer this blood, that the primordial deity may feast upon it. The void beckons. Come a little closer. Those who defy the heavens, unforgivable.
Okay. That was pretty devastating combo.
Heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall. Unacceptable.
Okay, when she's just teleporting her around like that, it's really hard to land a hit. I really should see if I can harry that glaive. Just in the heat of the moment, I'm not thinking about it.
Foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil.
Oh, fuck, right.
I offer this blood, that the
Oh, I did not need to do that.
Let the heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
Not as successful as the last round in terms of like raw damage.
Divine judgment is here. The void beckons.
Stuck on the landscape. Thank you. You know what? I think the fire damage might be working out better. Ahoy, Mr. Drew! You've caught us attempting to make bow haggis once again. Just more sensibly this time. Came pretty close at least once already, so unless she has a second phase that we don't know about,
Foolish mortal.
this shouldn't take
Tread
too
upon sacred
long.
soil.
We are slightly less goonery than we were last
The
time.
primordial
More
may feast upon it. The voice beckons. Those who defy the heavens, unforgivable. Let the heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
That spell that it gave us is useless in this fight. And, like, it even specifically says it in the fucking description. Use it in this fight. Like, for what? Every time I've tried to use it to counteract anything, the shield, that, like, summon Starlight blessed by the gods of Shu, strike in an area dealing magic damage. Vessel hunting with divine energy bestowed by the gods of Shu to his most faithful, though it appears to be a weapon its true purpose is to protect. To guard against the allure of the bow Magus' influence and thus be led astray. Like, is that just lore? Or am I, like, is that a hint that it actually does something useful that I'm just not seeing in this fight?
Foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil. I offer this blood, that the primordial deity may feast upon it. Nowhere near enough.
Okay.
Let the heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall.
No! Stop! Fucking hell! Oh my god! That was so fucking mean! It's like she didn't use them at all in the entire fight, and the second I go to heal after she activates her shield, she pulls them out, teleports to me, and just flatlines me. That was fucking mean. It's like, no, we can't let you do good. You're doing too good. Stab it. You must die right away.
Foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil.
I think I'm gonna switch over to lightning. See if that.
Let the primordial deity may feast upon it.
Yeah, no, if I can catch her with fire, I'm doing way more damage than I am with the leech. So I think I'm going to switch back to... I'll switch to lightning, see if that... No, I'll switch to fire, because it was combining with the fire sword. And I think that's what was causing the increase in damage.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Divine judgment.
There we go.
Nowhere near. Unacceptable. Those who divide covenant, forgivable.
Alright, we're doing pretty good, actually.
Let the heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall. Come a little closer.
Oh! The delay on that fucking slash. Yeah, I'm not noticing the leech doing too much, so we're gonna go back to our fire sword. It's kind of funny because, like, I can't remember which fight it was. I think it was either Fang Ling or it was... Who did I use Leech on, really? Oh, right, it was the Bow Sorcerer. Like, the Leech was really effective with her. Because she left herself open to a lot of, like, full combos. And she was really easy to backstab, which, again, lets you get that full combo right away.
I offer this blood, that the primordial deity may feast upon it. The void
Oof. She's being a little shit right now. Totally being a little shit. There. Yeah! That's the damage I was looking for.
Unforgivable. Let the heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall. The void beckons.
Ow. Okay. I'm gonna question that final hitbox. Because that looked like a clean dodge through, and the death animation came after the dodge was done, and the swipe was well past. I have a feeling that blade is not going to be parryable if I remember to try that, because it is a magic blade, but if I remember to try and parry that thing, since I've been talking about it since we started this stream, we will learn very quickly if that glaive is parryable.
Offer this blood, that the primordial deity may feast upon it.
What?
Those who defy the heavens, unforgivable. Let the heretics suffer judgment.
Just in case, because that does a lot of damage if it
Divine
hits.
decree, they fall. Unacceptable.
Okay. I knew that was coming. I should have dodged. Okay, fine. She's more challenging than I initially gave her credit for. Given how long I drunkenly tried to fight her last night, granted I was really drunk, and it was also like 3 in the morning. Actually, I think I ended that stream at like closer to 5. So, I'm not surprised it took me that long fighting her, but yeah, okay. I can see why she is tough.
Foolish mortal, you tread upon sacred soil.
This has already been 40 minutes. I was expecting it to go a little bit quicker, but whatever. It's fun. It's like, they're all still good fights.
I offer this blood, that the primordial deity may feast upon it.
There we go. Ha 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 ha! Well, that put quite the dent in her.
By divine decree, they fall. Let the heretics suffer judgment. By divine decree, they fall. The void beckons.
There we go.
Proceed me. This twisted path I have tread.
Magus eyepiece. Echo of the Bow Magus. That was a really decisive one too. Like the amount of just the amount of health I ripped off of her right at the start of that round. Like, my God. Good God. Like, I think I should save that one for posterity. Just in case it lasted longer than 5 minutes, because I don't know it did. I will save the last 15 and edit it down later. Bo Magus is now Haggis, indeed, Mr. Drew. And of course there's a shrine here. 96k. And 0 soul bloodstain. Okay. I should see what we got from that. No consumables, obviously. Ooh. Sword of Judgment and Sword of Exorcism. Oh, so that I must have gotten from... Oh, wait, no, because I got... Wooden sword with a somewhat odd engraving. It belongs to Shaolin. Pair of wooden swords, symbols of childhood oath. Crooked poetry is carved into the blade. Beware all that is evil, for brothers we are from this day forth. The line gives an inkling of the owner's naivety. Wooden sword, somewhat odd engraving, belongs to Nyan Sichang. Nan Sichang is dead. Oh! Shaolin and Nan Sichang, the two brothers. So I probably got that when I killed Nyan Sichang. A crooked poetry has been carved into the blade. A courageous hero, a sword to punish evil. The line is an inkling of the owner's naivety. And the Magus eyepiece is a key item. Hand over to Tao Ching to gain access to new products. An ancient and highly mysterious bronze eyepiece. The Bow people are led by the Magus, whose dark influence led them down a path of destruction. Their return to the surface, followed by a brutal massacre, was to serve the Magus as twisted ambitions. And, oh, sorry, we didn't get 0 off that bloodstain, we got 1. Ooh, I cannot use this sword. It actually has an X on it. Because I lack the feathering and the magic, but we got that from her, for sure. This ancient blade was forged by the master swordsmith Ao Yizi, or Yeshe. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Once a symbol of benevolence, Shanlu fell to the hands of those with wicked intentions. Amid the world's turmoil, its blade, eroded by malevolence, now bears a striking flame-like pattern. However, fate intervened, and the sword was drawn to Nyan Sichang, whose kind heart radiated benevolence. Oh, it's from Nyan Sichang. They say that a hero of exceptional martial skill wielding the perfect weapon can face adversity. Interesting. Probably change that around. I don't really need that. I didn't even need that for that fight. I should have looked at my talismans. Oh well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. We still kicked her ass. Ooh, the shield. Invoke the god of Shu to create a barrier around you that can withstand damage. An ancient spell perfected by the Bow Magus. Driven by an unyielding desire to restore her people to their former glory, she spared no effort, no matter the cost. Though she rebelled and took control of her kin, her faith in the god of Shu remained as unwavering as stone. I will equip that right away. Also, that can go. What does that? Increase the potency of your weapon's physical attacks. Now I'm leaving those two on. Yeah, goodbye you. And Culling Madness. We got that for killing both Honglan and the Bow Magus. And I noticed, like, from the boss fight playthrough, the boss recording playthrough I have going, where I killed by crew in the intro, That also ended with quelling madness, and apparently, and so did the fight with the demon, where we fought Liu Honglu, and that apparently goes towards a specific ending, from what, like, little I've come across online. Like, I don't actively look for this shit, but, you know, the game's been out long enough. You're uploading shit, you're streaming shit from the game. Your algorithm is eventually going to inadvertently spoil certain things for you, such as the fact that there are 4 endings. Actually, the quelling madness thing I got from the tutorial section here, which is also where I learned that all those birds that give you the auric feathers, they're actually guiding you on the path. Like, they're actually specifically placed to guide you through this world, which is actually, like, I didn't think about it until I read it, but on a subconscious level, they kind of were, like, pointing me in the direction every time, because I was like, oh, bird, I gotta kill it, and then I'd go down the path the bird was coming from. Alright. So what are these? Rely on the axis. I think I will go for both of those eventually and see which one's better. But for now, can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. That's pretty cool. No, I think we will stick with the axe tree for now. We will get that one. 50. Oh, I can make that, no problem. In fact, let's just see. Oh, yeah. If we're nearing the end, let's go for some levels here. That is a 5-point strength bonus, so definitely going for that. I think that's good for now. All right, let's rest. See if our storyteller friend who let us down here appears in this boss arena to, like, warp us out or something. If not, I can just teleport back to Shu Sanctum and we'll go from there, because the next place to go is Shenwu Temple. I don't see anyone off the hop. Annalum. Yep. Storyteller's gone. So, Annalum first.
What treasures do you have for me today? Let me make an assessment. These patterns, unmistakable. This is an ancient artifact of the Bow people. I've seen these symbols before at the Shu Sanctum. It's their tribal mark. However, to use these marks so, this is no ordinary tribesman. It seems the strange happenings in Worship's Rise must be connected to this leader. Oh, your talents are truly remarkable. The fate of Worship's Rise may very well rest in your hands.
That's right. Now I remember what the tutorial thing said. It's like Sankara Wuchang is a purely optional boss. Like 100% just optional. The one that says causality is tied to the main central story. And then the Quelling Madness ones are tied to an ending. So I wonder if I'm locked out of that ending because I didn't kill by crew in the intro on this playthrough. Who knows? Either way, there are 4 endings, and I intend to play this game through New Game Plus more than once. Like, this has been, like, I've been going through this entire playthrough, mapping everything out in the Explorer's ADHD style that I've been going through, going, okay, on my next playthrough, this is the path I'm taking, and I want to do a playthrough where I'm like, okay, can I finish all of Shenwu Temple, or all of Mount Shenwu, before I go and do all of Cloudspire? And would that have an effect on anything, or is it just like tackling the world the way I want? Like, I'm already thinking about runs like that. I know that the way that you can do this, and with seemingly how many bosses you can skip over, that there is probably also quite the speedrunner setup for this. However, that said, I'm not a speedrunner, so. But a lot of cool shit. Really. Oh, we can get the Bow Magus' set. Crafted from the dense silver flowers, this crown is embellished with ornate silver decorations on its sides. The mysterious energy pulsating in Worship's Rise provided her the chance to lead her tribe back to the surface, guided by her unwavering faith. An ancient red dress, richly embroidered and adorned with silver collar and tassels. The mysterious energy pulsating in Worship's Rise provided her the chance to lead her tribe back to the surface. Okay. Unique wristband serves as a distinctive accessory to the leader of the Bow tribe. Ankle bracelet, cast in silver, intricately engraved with antique patterns.
If you've got more...
Yeah, far better magic resistance, but yeah. Actually, even the, like, it's mainly the duck to the despair resist, but overall I've got a pretty decent. Oh yeah, no, I dig this setup. Oh yeah. Yeah, I dig this setup. Hey, Bear Spirit! Welcome in. You just missed us killing the Bow Magus, who, for the first, like, half hour to 40 minutes or so of this stream, put up a good fight. But when she went down, holy God, did she go down. Like, I just found the secret sauce and took, like, 2/3 of her health in, like, the first minute of the fight. Somehow. It was incredible. Alright, just out of curiosity. Okay. I'll go back there and check for our friend in white after, like, because I have a feeling it's going to tell us to go to the Bai Mansion. Like, since the game didn't end after I killed the Bow Magus, obviously it ends at our home. So, let's make our way. That's the one I want. Let's make our way back to the Revenant Temple and meet up with Heiyusai. Reverent Temple. Revenant Temple. That's a good one. Also, how many places in this direction are blocked off? I know everything back there is fucking blocked off, but oh yeah, no, that entire thing is blocked off. And we already went over on that side and did everything we needed to and looped it back around to here, so I'm just going run it. The Fallen Feathers is going great, Bear Spirit. Just killed the Bow Magus. I'm now wearing her clothes. Getting sorted in the face by a big bird demon thing. And now sorted from the sky by a big bird demon thing. It's a whole sorted affair. Ow. Look, buddy. You don't have to go that hard. I mean, we all knew that was going to happen anyway. You did not have to go that hard. Is there anything back here? Nope, it's all rubble still. Okay. So, quick way. Ooh, and another fun thing about when I go through this on New Game Plus, I'll get to see some of the, like, earlier changes the most recent patch made. Because, you know, of course, this game got a patch a few days ago, patch 1.5, which has caused a lot of, I would say, somewhat unwarranted issues with some of the player base. It fixed a number of things. For a second, the knockdown. Like, for a start, the knockdown that used to be so fucking punishing, you now have, like, a normal knockdown recovery. Like you do in literally every other game. You can just quick roll back up, you're fine. You might still get thwacked, but whereas before it was like a guarantee if you got knocked down, it's like, you're probably stun locked. There's a 90% chance you're stun locked. Now it's just like every other game where it's like, nope, you can get back up quick. They also apparently shortened the heal animation, which I don't really care either way. I like the heal animation. It was on the slower side, but I've seen worse. And I could deal with it. Like, the enemies, if you let them, like, if you watch them, give you more than enough time to react anyway. No! You die! Damn, I missed him. I hear you. Fucking despair dogs! No despair decks! See, like, I maintain, it's not the best thing to use for boss fights. But that axe against everything is, like, you're unstoppable. The third hit on my strike gives me stamina back. But anyway, back to the rant I was talking about before. Like, you know, they fixed the heal mechanic and the knockdown mechanic that was in it, basically. They apparently also rebalanced a couple of the bosses. It must be early game bosses, because if it's late game bosses, I ain't seeing this rebalancing that apparently makes bosses easier. Both that Vermilion Sword Honglin and Bow Magus were pretty challenging fights. Like, now granted, the, oh, hello. The, demon was a pushover, but Like, that's because, A, it's the same demon that shows up whenever you die or you fought in the 6 specific spots in other parts of this game. That you had to get a trophy for killing them in those 6 specific spots. So they just gave you one with a boss health bar that as you beat it down cycles between all 6 weapons that you as the player can use. However, that thing is really, really weak to your axe, and it remained really, really, really weak to the axe. So, but like the main thing that I'm curious to see, which is the point of all the controversy that this game now faces, is because apparently when this game released in China, and even before it released in China, it was... Hey! It's the other brother! Oh, but he's aggressive. He's gone crazy. You're lucky I wasn't locked onto you. Otherwise, I would have hit you with both of those, and not just the last one. Your brother was a way better fighter than you were. Commander? Like Commander Hongler? But this is one of the changes that has apparently caused a stir. Notice how this guy isn't fighting me? So this is the thing that's caused a bit of a stir, and it requires a little bit of context. So apparently, in China, before this game came out, and since it launched, it has been getting a lot of pushback. Because China's a little bit finicky when it comes to how its history is portrayed in media. Not just the government, but the people as well. So the main problem they had with this, as far as I can tell, is that the developers do date this game as a game's time period in the late 1600s in the Shu province of China. Historically, these were the closing days of the Han dynasty, which of course was led by and I'm fucking blanking on it right now. The Ming. Like, we've been fighting Ming soldiers and Ming generals. And the Hans are historically very well regarded. The ones who replaced them for the next 100 years, the Shu, or not the Shu, the Qing dynasty, which was led by the Manchurians, was not. And they, of course, also were historically very cruel to the remaining Han Chinese. So, since this game portrays itself as the late 1600s, you mainly fight Ming generals and kill them. A lot of the NPCs you meet, like Tao Qing, for example, is wearing Manchurian garb. And, of course, there were all the, like, helpless farmers that, like, mostly cower in the second chapter, that you could run up and just slaughter. And they didn't really attack you. Like, sometimes they threw rocks at you, but, like, it was a 1 in 10 chance that they'd actually throw rocks at you and not just cower, so it still felt kind of bad killing them. But, apparently, that depiction pissed off a lot of people. And I'm assuming, though I'm not, like, I haven't heard anything prove this or not, I'm assuming, like, people in the CCP, or the CPP, like, the People's Party of China, whatever it's called, weren't too happy with it either. Because what patch 1.5 did is made it so that in this section of the game, which is known as Chapter 4, all of the Ming soldiers and villagers that would have normally been attacking me, like pre-patch 1.5, this guy would have been attacking me. But because he's a Ming soldier, he no longer attacks me. Neither do the helpless villagers. And I can no longer attack them. Like, the farmers that I was indiscriminately killing for 50 red mercury a shot in the second chapter, apparently I can no longer kill. Like, if you swing at them, this happens. The other thing they changed is apparently the specific Ming general boss fights, like Liu Chengun, which is the one that you fight in Cloudspire. You no longer kill him. Instead of killing him, he takes a knee and starts praying, and you can talk to him after the fight. He's exhausted, and apparently there's one other fight that I've yet to fight that I now know, because of this controversy, is the General Zhao Yun, who is the white-robed guy that we are probably going to fight at the tomb. Apparently he also takes a knee instead of dying, thanks to patch 1.5, which, again, for me, like, the main controversy is, of course, you got a lot of people now crying censorship, hilariously, majority of which are white, European, and American, and Canadian gamers who have no actual idea of Chinese history or culture, or maybe, like, a base understanding of it at best, if any. All just mad because the game was censored, and now it's apparently completely unplayable, and Leenzee is gonna go under, and this game will lose its entire player base because you can no longer kill defenseless farmers, and 2 boss fights no longer die, but instead take a knee, and to, like, retcon the story fact that they no longer die, they added in some extra dialogue for those characters, and Wuchang will talk to them herself as well. So I'm curious to see that when I finally get to Xiaoyun. When I do New Game Plus, I'm curious to see what Liu Chengun has to say. I'm sure it's not anything, like, wowing. But for me, as the controversy goes, I don't care. Game still fucking slaps. Like, Leenzee could have, if they wanted to, said, no, we're not changing our story at all. But they didn't. They decided to stick with, they decided not to stick to their guns. And that's a bad way of me putting it, because I'm obviously, like, I don't care. But they decided, you know, just like with the Mass Effect 3, like, just like with BioWare with Mass Effect 3, when they were like, okay, you people fucking hate our ending. We fixed the ending. Here's a patch for that. That's basically what Leenzee did to this game. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's their art. It's their vision. If they saw the pushback, or if there was actual political pushback that forced them to change it, they actually went and found a way that worked for them to change it. So, cool. But yeah, that's one of the things I'm excited about New Game Plus for, is, like, seeing those new lines of dialogue from Liu Chengun and any other bosses that might have it. It's either, like, a male mosquito or a aphid that has found its way into this house. Gotta love having a giant garden as your backyard. Oh, right, I have a level. And 2 whole experience points beyond the level that I had. So, can I do it? Oh my god, I can. Let's max this thing out. That should give me plus 10 axes. No, I don't want to equip it yet. Now I want to equip it. L2, R1, and then R1 with 3 feathering. Alright, so what happens if we go over here? I guess these are supposed to be the two people that were in the tents. Yet that one specifically had a female voice. Oh wait, no, maybe that's Wuchang's voice that I'm hearing. Blood of Changhong. Growing red mercury. Who are you? Alright, well, we made it here. Right, the kid was over here. That's Fang Yao. That's not the kid that was here before. Wishbone pendant. Excuse me. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Wishbone pendant increases the potency of HP recovery effects. A jade pendant carved into the shape of a child said to bring longevity and health. Many a child passed away during the calamity, while some made for the reverent temple in search of help. The streets of Worship's Rise once bustled with life. Yet now, nary a child's laugh can be heard. Only a child sobs. Isn't that right, Fang Yao?
Both you and Dacia left. And
We're left alone with those two creepy merchants? I know.
You didn't return, so I went searching for you. But there were monsters everywhere, and corpses. So many corpses. Would I have ended up like that too if Bling hadn't saved me back? In Snowfall?
Maybe.
Come with me to Annalyn, will you? Ling is gone, and I don't want to lose you too. I understand. You've got important matters to attend to. I won't be a bother. Oh, this is for you.
Research journal, scrap
I found
3.
it near the child. I won't open the door, even if the monsters take on your visage to
Child?
trick me. I'm heading to Annalyn to wait for you. Stay safe.
You were in Annalyn in the first place. You should have just stayed there. Thank you for the
I'm heading to
lore.
Annalyn to wait for you.
Do I have other research scraps? Oh, right, because I've been giving the research scraps to Heiyuzai. Hand over to Heiyuzai to aid him in his search for more clues. These incomplete experimental notes appear to have been written in haste, possibly recently. The writer notes that in addition to the object, a ceremony is necessary to bring the soul of the deceased back into their body. It seems the writer was eager to test his theory, leaving this hurried record before quickly moving on. Man, like, when will they learn? Whether it was Feng Ling, the sovereign who melded with that tiger, like, or any of the other things that we fought that have been resurrected. Like, it doesn't work. You just go all Pet Cemetery. You come back crazed. Sick. let's start refocusing on the sword again. Ooh, that's a 5 endurance one. I know where we're going next. Alright. Ah, she is here.
Less hunger can protect from danger. Ah, it's you. Word of your deeds at Snowfall Palace and Zhenwu Temple has reached my ears. Bai Ting Zhao, the former Governor General, he was your father, wasn't he?
Yes, he was, I
Your
guess.
father once suppressed a rebellion for the Emperor and accomplished much in his time. The true
So for the
dragon is
Ming.
about to be reborn. Will you rise and take your father's mantle and serve the great Ming dynasty?
Hand over the lovely brocade bag? Okay, I will hand over the lovely brocade bag.
How did this happen?
Right, Yu Xia was... and Hong Lao. Or Honglin. So I guess they were lovers. That happened because I killed her. She attacked me. Granted, she turned into a Sephiroth Melania hybrid without the lifesteal or the meteor showers. But she had one wing. Her arena looked kind of Melania-ish, even though it was the Soulwoods arena, but changed. Xuanyanshe is gone. Crimson Edge Incantation. What? Sends forth a feathering type blade that makes you recover health on hit? Vorpal Blade Incantation infused with red mercury, a dark and nefarious technique. After witnessing the power of the feathered demons, those obsessed with red mercury started incorporating Feathering's power into their spells. I will equip that because it costs the same as the Vorpal Blade and it heals on strike. Done. That's you.
This symbol.
Yeah. I've been saying this since I noticed that at the start of the game. It's everywhere. It's even in your book.
Wuchang. I thought you were with Fang Yao in Analum. What brings you here?
You told me to come and meet you here.
Is that so? Well, even in the fiercest storms, I'd never forget where we disembarked. Quick, look at this symbol. Do you recognize it?
I've seen it in so many places. Like, this Buddha, the big Buddha in Worship's Rise, all over the entrances to the Tang Emperor's palace. His book, and there was one other place that we saw it. Can't remember where the other place was, but... Alright, and then we found that secret missive about it, too.
I've seen this in ancient texts at the Reverend Temple. It's a mark of the Bow People. Could
Ah.
it be that those monsters are, in fact, the Bow People?
Yes.
Strange.
We've established
The
this
Bow are
already.
merely a folk legend. Why would they suddenly appear now? Could they have been resurrected by some power, too? I see. To save Bai Yu, the 4 objects alone won't suffice. We must perform a complete resurrection ritual. We're just one step away now. The Emperor's coffin lies within the burning cave ahead. It seems the Imperial Guards are after the same goal. They must have the object we haven't found yet. The Bow People's resurrection. It's all connected.
He's got feathering. He's been forgetting shit left and right.
Time is of the essence. Don't worry about me. Hurry to the burning cave.
Ring of Samsara. What? What was that? Is that a benediction? No. Is it a spell? No. Amulet? No. Key item. No. What the fuck? Oh. Ring of Samsara cause and Ring of Samsara effect. Oh. Contains a huge amount of red mercury. Link it with another ring to have it act as a causality key, an offering for a certain altar. A strange item of unknown origin gifted by someone, originally made with 2 interlocking rings, one symbolizing cause and one effect. Joined together, the 2 rings form a whole, the endless cycle of life and death. All living things must die to be reborn, for such is the cycle of samsara. Find the missing ring, and the essence of samsara is within your grasp. I think we just found it right there. Okay. So I'm not going to use it. Because it sounds like if it contains a large amount of red mercury, if I try to use it in its current state, like it looks like I can offer them both to an altar, and I'm feeling I know where that altar is. And if it's not here, then it'll be, yep, the burning cave. Whoa, that's different.
How did it come to this?
Hey, Schwanyanshe.
I've spent years studying the feathering and only recently learned of a divine object, a stone chisel, that could suppress it. The monsters haunting worship's rise sought this very item.
I've got 3 of them.
Commander Hong managed to seize a fragment of this sacred object from
Yeah,
those
she took it
fiends.
from me.
After days of research, we finally made some headway on the feathering. I thought we were on the verge of a breakthrough, but the divine object was devoured by that creature. If only the divine object was still here. In time, it could save all living souls.
No, I'm going to remain silent this time around.
How did it come to this?
Because if we want to resurrect Bayou and see her get all pet cemeteried, we gonna do that. I have a feeling giving him that would fuck that ending up. Bitch, you're still alive. Anyway, it is 2:11. It's getting pretty late. I have stuff to do early tomorrow. So I think I'm actually going to call this stream here. But tomorrow is Souls-like Sunday, and of course we play Souls-likes on Sunday, and this is a Souls-like. So guess what we'll be doing tomorrow? That's right, it'll be killing that dude for a start, and then exploring the rest of this burning cave, and then eventually returning to the Bayou Mansion. We might even finish this game tomorrow, so definitely tune in for that. Thank you for everyone who joined us tonight. Always love having you all here. You have a great evening. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.